The third segment of our lives, and most in the church never make it to it, is the crucifixion segment.
Wow.
Paul said in Galatians 2:20, I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live, yet not I, but Christ lives in me.
Yeah.
Watch this. And the life which I now live, I live in the flesh. I live by the faith of the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. In the crucifixion segment of your life, this is the season where everything you do is now of the Lord. Oh, come on now. No one has to qualify to be a benefactor of your gift. You don't require human compensation at any level to perform your assignment. This is where you get to Paul said, woe unto me if I preach not the gospel. The crucifixion segment is when you have no seasons of stagnancy, no sitting on the shelf, no being out of commission. All emotion is lost, has lost its power to control your life. Watch it now, because now, listen, I live to fulfill. I live to fulfill my Father's will. Watch this now. During the crucifixion segment, I've got no other reason to be here than to finish the work that was started in me. I've got no other. Paul said it like this: I desire to depart and be with Christ, which is far better. Nevertheless, to abide in the flesh is more needful for you. Look at somebody, tell them, I'm only here because you still need help. That's the crucifixion stage. Where now, listen to me, where now you don't need to feel nothing to do everything you're called. You don't have to like them.
Glory, glory.
You don't have to be paid to do it.
Amen.
You don't have to be celebrated to do it. You don't have to be honored to do it. You do it because eternity is now in view. You do it because you have a revelation of your recompense. Come on. You do it because truly it's as unto the Lord. You do it when you're being hated on. You do it when you're being rejected. You do it when you're being comforted out like a dog. Because there's nothing in your emotions that need to be fed in order to continue in your assignment. Segments are cause-oriented. You go through identity. I'm telling you, most people never make it out of identity. They find out somebody in the church don't like them, they quit. They find out somebody talking about them in the church, they take their ball and run home. You know what? They don't know who they are.
Amen.
You see that? All because they don't know who they are. The last segment, listen to what I'm telling you. This has nothing to do with age. It has nothing to do with age. I was born again at 22. Before that 22nd year was up, I was preaching the gospel. A year and a half later, I was ordained as a pastor. I've been 17 years in ordained ministry. I'm almost 42 now. My ministry started with 20 people in a storefront garage. Now it's on 4 continents of the earth. God has given me what other men covet and never are able to attain. God has given it very freely to me. Millions of dollars worth of property. Millions of dollars. We own the block around our church. But the point I'm making is this: when you get it, God will accelerate things. When you understand what it's all about, God will accelerate things. When it's not about you, God will accelerate things. When it's about the transformation of soul, God will accelerate things. When you get to yourself, God will accelerate things. Things God told me about India, about Asia, has to say about Africa, about Europe, transpiring. Why? Because when you get it, God will accelerate things. God takes no delight in withholding to you what He has promised. God's not trying to hinder your prophetic future. He's trying to make you a whole person before you get there.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Why? So you don't think that you are defined by what you possess. Are you understand what I'm saying? Don't y'all get it, man. It's not about buildings and land and all. God will give that stuff freely to those who have right minds. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. God will pour stuff in your hands if you get your mind right. God will release things to you, and it ain't even people think it ain't even your season. But God will release it into your life simply The last segment we'll talk about tonight is the transcendency segment. The transcendency segment. Most believers that do finally transition from identity to calling to crucifixion, by the time they come to transcendency, they're old and ain't got much access to folk. It has nothing to do with age. It has to do, listen to me, there are 1,000 deaths between you and the fulfillment of that prophetic word down in your soul. There are 1,000 deaths, 1,000 crucifixions.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah.
And your success and your furtherance is not predicated upon brown nosing and trying to become who's with nobodies. If God has called you, God will process you into His calling.
Amen.
Come on now. If I got to rely upon dropping names to get anywhere, I'm serving the wrong God. Now watch this. The transcendency segment. Somebody shout the glory years.
Glory years.
This is the segment of your life where you live to give it all away. This is where you leave it all behind. This is where you're thinking about legacy.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
My.
During the transcendency segment, and how to know if you're in it, during the transcendency segment, your chief concern is processing people. You are a consummate mentor. You're making sure, this is one of the things I promised the Lord when I first came into ministry. Most of the preachers I knew in Tampa were like, I got mine, you get yours. And I promised the Lord, I said, Lord, if you ever do anything significant in my life,